theme. A new beginning. A new beginning. A new beginning. It was 1831. We as a people in bondage had no rights. We couldn't do things. We were told what to do. We were enslaved. And whether we were right, it didn't matter. When we told the truth, who cared? We were material. We were enslaved. There was a fella, along the same time, named Nat Turner. That God grew up in the base for such a time as that. So that he will have the courage to say what you and I wouldn't say and do what you and I wouldn't do. And go against the system. So that you and I will be free. 1862 Emancipation Proclamation came out. 1865 we were supposed to be free. But what it took someone standing because God moved them. Free people, to free his people. 10 plagues, to release them. To show his power. To show that he was a God of gods. And to let them know that he is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But watch this. Everything that we go through, we never really want to leave from. Dorothy said, Dickie Cooper, she said, no place like home. When Dorothy said that, we often think there's no place like the place I'm used to. The past I've been in. The familiarities I'm aware of. The people I have known. There's no more comfort than that. So even though I'm being ushered to through something new, it is hard to move forward. Somebody say, trust God.
Trust God.
It is in this moment always that when God brings us to this out of the valley into the peak, it is in this moment that you begin to look to the hill from where you think your help is supposed to come from. And watch this. If you don't look for him, if you don't seek after him, you're going to wonder and waver. But don't you love God? Amen. Verse 17 says, it said that when he told them to let the people go, verse 17 said that he said he won't let them go the other route, which is shorter, because they become discouraged. God doesn't let you do some things, even though it's shorter, because of what you're going to encounter.
That's right. All right
now. Don't you love God to try to give you a chance? Hello.
Amen.
And he's a God to give you a chance, knowing good and so well that you have chicken of the heart. Amen. Come on now. Yes, sir. No one in here has the courage of a Nat Turner. No one in here has the courage of a Martin Luther King. No one in here. We are talking, but it requires a sacrifice.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Yes, sir. Amen.
And the biggest sacrifice, you have to see the one in the mirror.
All right, sir.
And until you're willing to die,
All right now.
you cannot live.
All right, sir.
Until you're willing to count the cost, you will not pay the price.
Hallelujah.
All right.
Hallelujah.
And this is God. He says that when you start over, trust me, because you have to believe that I'm the God who redeems. And if I'm the God who redeems, if I'm the God who redeems, I am the God. I'm the God who will also save. He will save us. He will save you. He will save me. He will save everyone. Does not the scripture remind us that God wants everybody to be saved? The bad, the good, and the ugly. But if he's a God who's going to redeem us, he's a God who's going to also save us. So when he told them, Pharaoh, to let my people go, he saved them from all of what they had been through. For what? For his pleasure. For his pleasure. For his pleasure. Not yours. I don't know about you, but sometimes I go thinking that God, look at here, am I supposed to be in the equation? Am I supposed to be, oh God, in the position of always here? Lord, am I supposed to always be in the equation, always there, God? That's my equation. But God has a different kind of calculus, and I can't do it. I don't know if it's calculus 5, calculus 8. It could be just calculus 1. He has me. Amen. I still do basic math, Lord. 1 plus 1 still equals 2. But God is something else. But watch this now. In the midst of all of this that you have experienced, and all of this that you have went through, all of what God has done for you, it's still only God who can still make things better for you. It's still only God. But you have to understand that if it's a new beginning, if he has redeemed you for a new beginning, he has to save you. Not only that, watch this. If he's going to be a God who's going to redeem you, watch this, redeem you, he also has to be a God who's going to guide you. He has to.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Oh, Lord.
That's right.
Oh, Lord. He said, okay, by day, I'll be cloud. I'll be cloud. Like the burning bush when Moses was discovered God and was the bush that he seen by day. I'll be cloud. Fret not thyself because of evildoers. So by night, I'll be for you by fire. I will guide you. I will guide you day and I will guide you night. Trust me. It is hard to trust in a new beginning, isn't it? I tell people this sometimes. We often, and I'm not saying anything positive about this, so please don't you all quote me, tweet me, send it nowhere else and tell anyone I'm saying anything great about your president. But I'm saying to you, that leadership not with sight. Leadership is with vision.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Amen.
It's not like done it before, but they're trying to. So it doesn't mean what is done is right. Doesn't mean what is done is wrong. It just means that they just do.
Yes, sir.
Amen?
Amen.
And then you see the results of what they do. When we start a new beginning, it's not because of what we know. Because if that's the case, it'd be great for everybody, wouldn't it? Oh, Pastor, I just started a brand new job. I'm saying, look, I'm telling y'all what they told me. I said, oh Lord, I'm just started a brand new job. You say, well, you're gonna jump into a snake pit. I said, no. He goes, no, that's not a snake pit. That ain't nothing but a pillar of flowers. And you jump. And like they used to tell it down south in the agricultural store, don't jump inside the pond because you'll jump into a water moccasin pit. And when you do, it's all over. Sean knows what I'm talking about. And it's all over. New beginning. Watch this. If God is able to save you because he has redeemed you, if God is able to guide you because he has redeemed you, why not fully trust him? Why not fully trust him? I know as the songwriter was singing today when he's talking about turning around, I know if you hold on, if you trust him, it'll turn around. If you trust him, it'll turn around. I guarantee you.
It will.
I guarantee, I'll tell you right now, I can't tell you nothing else that'll be true. I might be dead, but I'm telling you, it will turn around. I'm telling you. That is the truth.
Amen.
If you trust him. But you have to be faithful to him now. Understand this. Understand. You can't get nothing out the store unless you put some money in somebody's hand. Hello? Hello, unless you're going to get the other way, Mother Basin. When you do, somebody got some blue suits on, they're going to come and get you. Matter of fact, they may bring Terry back out, and he wear that big old wallet on his side, that big old pistol, and tell you to stop. Hello? Security person. Amen? I told you I wouldn't be long. Watch this now. The God who reduces us, the God who redeems us, the God who helps us, is the one that saves us, the one that guides us. But he's also the God who protects us.
Amen.
But when you're down, you say, Pastor, how do I get down? You get down all the time. I'm down. You down. Look. We're down. It's when we're down that we begin to say, Lord, where are you? Fast forward to verse 14. The children of Israel, when they was free and going, and the first thing they said, chapter 14, the first thing they said was, Moses, you took us out here to die.
Yes. Yes.
Watch this. Every time we start to do it new, every time we start that new diet, every time we start that new mental behavior change, every time we start making this different. Look at here. Every time we take a different walk, every time we go to a different place, every time we have a different study, every time. Satan comes.
Say that. Say that now. I know it's right. Bless God.
And don't you know that when you're already filled with discouragement, it's easy to go back like the snail. Hello. But I come to tell you this morning, we serve a God that sits up high and looks down low. I come to tell you this morning, all things are possible to God. I come to tell you this morning that we are free. It is a new beginning. And because it's a new beginning, all things are possible for us. All things are possible for you. It does not matter what the devil said, what your neighbor said. Matter of fact, give him a scripture. Give him something to say. Look at, I love you. Then you pray for him. I want you to understand something. God has in my heart. All of us are moving forward. And all of us are starting something.
That's the truth.
Whether it's I'm learning now how to love my enemy, or I'm learning how to treat my neighbor. All of us are starting now. And God just wants me to tell you this morning that if He is a God who has redeemed you, He's a God who will save you. If He's a God who has redeemed you, He's a God who will guide you. If He is a God who has redeemed you, He's a God who will protect you. All you have to do is trust Him. And your latter days
Come on, sir. Come on.
will be much better than your former days. So, Father, in the name of Jesus, I pray. God, pray for your people this moment, this minute, this hour. Whose heart, oh God, and you already know, God, whose heart is seeking answers from you, who's trying. So I ask you this morning, oh Father, Jesus, bless them. Bless them, oh God, as you have saved them, as you guide them, as you protect them. Bless them, oh Lord. Oh God, that they will glorify you and lift you up. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for what you will do for them. Thank you for what you have already done for them. Thank you, Lord, for what we do not see, oh Lord God. Thank you. Thank you.